it's just, he had a conversation with her without even asking me and just invited her over. And he knows that we've been having all of these issues, and yet he still decided to invite her over. And then he was surprised when I didn't want to be here for Thanksgiving. And then he was even more surprised when I said, oh no, I am going to be there for Thanksgiving in my own house with my own husband and my stepdaughter. It just doesn't make sense. I don't get it, Natasha. I mean, I just don't. Tell me I'm not crazy. Tell me I'm not crazy.
I can't tell you that.
Well, have you ever lost anybody? Have you ever lost a man? Or, I mean, honestly, tell me.
Okay, so I feel that you're very emotional. You're in an emotional state.
Should I not be?
Okay, you should be. Okay, because when someone separates from you, it's a very disturbing feeling. And clearly you're an overthinker and you're thinking the absolute worst.
Well, okay. I mean, my husband has left me.
Okay.
And so is my stepdaughter. And now I'm in this big house and he's not here.
You said earlier that he's separated from you because he had to get himself together. Now that's just assumed. See, this is like what happens in the court of law. You have to not make irrational statements as though that's truth. You have no evidence that he's not returning. You don't have evidence of that.
But he was with his ex-wife, and they had breakfast, and they sounded happy, and she was giggling in the background, because that's what trashy people do, is they giggle.
Okay, so see, that's what you have to do. That's what you have to stop doing. You make these little undertoned little jabs at people that come across as threatening, okay? You gotta learn how to stop doing that.
She's trying to run my life.
Rightfully so, but how you respond to it is what matters. And how you need to respond to this, Bethany, is where does she live?
Not too far from here.
Do you know where she lives?
She lives in a ghetto apartment complex.
Okay, so you did it again. You just did it again. You could have said she lived in an apartment complex.
She lives in an apartment complex.
Okay, very good. That's very good. That is great. That is great. That's where we're gonna start. Now, because you know where she lives, you need to hop in your car, Bethany, and go get your man. It's as simple as that.
No, because I don't even know if he's over there. And two, what happens if he is? And what happens if he freaks out that I show up? And I don't want another Thanksgiving issue. I don't want another Thanksgiving.
Do you want your marriage?
Of course I want my marriage.
Do you want to save your marriage?
I've been trying to save my marriage for months.
Do you believe that he is over there?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so if you believe that he's over there, you, as his wife, can go over there, knock on the door, and once you have evidence of that, say to him, I need to speak to you, draw him outside, and tell him how you feel, Bethany. Tell him that you want to save your marriage, and tell him you want him to come home. It's not going to magically happen. Show him through your actions that you want to be with him.
And for me going over there, because she's going to threaten to call the cops, and she's going to do all this, for me just going over there.
So you're doing it again. You're assuming
no,
what
has not
taken place.
I know her. That's the thing, is I know her.
See, but you've also probably jabbed at her. Go over there calmly, ask to speak to him, bring him out of her apartment. I don't think that you paid attention to the rules.
What if he doesn't?
Then we will cross that bridge when we come to it. But what if he does? What if he does step outside to speak to his wife, who he committed to and made vows with? And what if he just so happens to understand it from your point of view? I don't know, but it's worth a try. And I say you get in your car and you go and get your man back.
Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right.
Calmly, no jabs, because I know you're crazy. I know you're crazy because you hired me, and I can't deny that, but no crazy.
I'm only crazy when I have a reason to
Well,
be.
you're definitely crazy in love. You've proven that to me today, but just for the record, I know I'm not a marriage counselor. I'm an attorney, but trust me, I'm gonna bill you. These are billable hours. I came to talk about the case, but you wanted to have marriage counseling instead. Please know. I don't want you to be shocked when you get that bill from me.
I wouldn't expect anything less, Natasha.
Okay. Are you gonna be okay?
I will be if I can get him back.
You'll be fine if you don't get him back. But you won't get him back if you don't try. Are you gonna try?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and give you a side hug because I feel like you need